Okay, guys, I wasn't keeping an eye on the clock there. Got cut off. YouTube only allows for 10-minute videos. Um, I know I've seen longer video clips on YouTube, though, haven't I? So I don't know how they get longer than 10, but when I post it, it says videos can't be more than 10 minutes. So I just kind of cut abruptly, so I just wanted to continue on to reiterate these support resistance levels and the major psych levels, and you can see this moved back down, stopped right here at 148, and it's taking the bounce and is finding a range in this area right now, and looks like it wants to break back up. So if it breaks this level right here, let me bring that line in. If it breaks that level, let's say the 148.76, it could take another bounce back up. Might find a little resistance here, as it did right in this area, but could take a nice little retracement back up to 149.50. Just something to look at if you're hungry for a trade. Like I said, Mondays I just kind of like to sit back, watch. I like to watch the market and just get a feel how the week is setting up and for how the price action's going. Because last week was a funny week. Like I talked about before, a lot of bankers and such who, the banks, financial institution and federal and national institutions, government institutions, liquidating their currencies. All those bankers and all those people in charge of those programs, a lot of them take their holidays during the summer. And, and the summers can be a little strange as far as price action. Can be really quiet, and then all of a sudden you'll get big, huge spikes. And that's just because sometimes the volume's really thin because those bankers are on holidays and they provide a lot of the action that's in the market. So, and last week I just noticed it just got weird. Consolidations really weren't happening. Any of the squeezes, the consolidation squeezes like this weren't really forming and happening at all. These little consolidations like this really weren't forming, or if they did, they didn't really make any nice breaks. This one did, but I just was staying away from them just because the whole week before they just weren't forming and breaking like they normally do. So maybe we're back to where we can start watching consolidation breaks again and the squeezes for breaks, because it happened here, and this squeeze right here broke here for 100 pips or close to it. Well, it did, if you count that down there. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to go over that. There, like I said, there's other things going on the other charts, but I tend to talk about this one the most because I do a lot of posting over at Forex Factory, and the thread I post at was originally a pound yen based thread. So and after following that thread for a little while and trading it for a while, it's actually become my favorite now. Even though on my institutional account the spread is 6, but I know for a lot of other people it's 7, 8, 9, depending on your broker, is how many pips you're having to put out for the trade. But it moves so well. It makes such nice moves that you can grab 100 pips really easy, really fast here, all within an hour. That's why it's become my favorite. So anyway, guys, I'll have to do some editing to splice these or break these videos up into 2 parts. I just wanted to post something more out of laziness because of typing. When I'm actually doing video and I can talk, I can actually follow along and watch the charts. And I've gotten so into typing articles and posting charts and trying to draw out lines for everything and point things out for people, that I've kind of slacked off in my trading a little bit. But I'm enjoying this this little information. I wouldn't call it a show, but I've been enjoying these last couple months of doing posts and making the videos. But I need to concentrate more on my trading, honestly. So it's good for me to, like I said, I can watch these charts, and while I'm watching the charts and making a video, I'm actually watching it at the same time rather than have my nose at the keyboard and cutting and pasting charts and whatnot. So anyway, I hope my jabber, I know I kind of rambled there for a little bit, but I think you get the gist of what I'm talking about. Support resistance, minor and major psych levels, watching for breaks. You can see how these set up pretty closely. And like I said, a lot of these support resistance lines I've had on here for weeks now, but they hold up. They tend to hold up. I was really surprised to watch this candle come down and just sit here right on the 164. It sat there right exactly at 164 for a couple minutes. It bounced a little bit and just sat there and then finally broke through. So anyway, guys, keep your eyes on that. Like I said, watch it if you're interested in learning it, and just get a feel for the price action. Get a feel of where you'd want to put your stops if you did enter these trades. You always want to have your stop loss smaller than your targeted amount of pips you want to take. So let's say your target is 50 pips. Keep your stop loss at 30, 40 pips, or even break even's fine. But you never want to have your stop loss more than your target, because then you'll just always be playing catch up. Especially if you take a loss, then you're going to be playing catch up. So anyway, guys, have a good one. Hope you find this useful. We'll talk to you soon.